The New Mutants Comic Con at Home panel ended about 3 hours ago. And if I'm being honest, it was a little disappointing because, a lot of us were anticipating a Disney Plus announcement, but obviously that didn't happen. But what we did get to see here was pretty cool, though, because at the very end of the panel, we got to see not only the first 2 minutes of the actual movie itself, but also we got to see a brand new trailer that shows a whole bunch of new footage that was pretty crazy and pretty awesome. So that's why I'm doing a breakdown here. So yeah, let's go ahead and break down the first 2 minutes of the movie. So we'll start off with that. So the movie starts off with Danny Moonstar. So she's sleeping, she's in her home or whatever, and then all of a sudden her father wakes her up and takes her out of the house, and it's like all on fire and stuff. And maybe this is like an attack from the demon bear or something. At least that's what I'm thinking. And then this like dead body just plops in front of her. So I mean that's freaking scary. And of course she gets freaked out, and then she kind of just falls over, and then she wakes up in a hospital bed with someone up in the vents watching her, which of course we know is going to be Wolfsbane. I don't know the actual character's name, but I know the superhero name is Wolfsbane. But then we get into the actual trailer here, and I have to say it was an awesome trailer. And by the way, I will leave the link to this panel down in the description below if you haven't checked it out yet. So if you want to check it out for yourself, it will be down there in the description. But we start off with that same shot we've seen in pretty much every trailer. The hospital, insane asylum, mutant house type thing that they got going on there. And then we see Magic's arm, which is awesome. I love the effect on it, how like it's like the nanotech with Iron Man in Infinity War. It just forms over her arm, and that's amazing. Then we get a new shot of Charlie Heaton's cannonball. So, I mean, it's not anything special. It looks like maybe he's training or something. And then we get another shot of Wolfsbane, and she's actually transforming into a wolf here, and you can kind of start to see the wolf's ears coming into play there. And then, of course, Danny is trying to escape, but she can't because they're all trapped in there. And Magic, of course, cocky and confident as always. And then this creepy doctor lady. I mean, most of the trailers I've made it looked to be that she's the villain and that she's holding them against their will, but I think she actually is holding them there to protect them from the demon bear, which I think is the real villain of the movie. And we get this iconic shot that we've seen in not only previous trailers but also multiple posters. So I love that, with the faces coming through the walls and stuff. And most of this is stuff we've already seen like that. But then this awesome shot, this is Sunspot, and it really reminds me of Ghost Rider. Like, that just looks so much like Ghost Rider, but this is Sunspot, and I love the way that Sunspot looks in this movie. I love the effects for all his fire and flame stuff, and I love how his head looks almost like a skull, just like, Ghost Rider. And then we get that smiley face Hellfire Club henchman thing, or soldier, whatever it is. Very scary, and probably gonna see that in my nightmares tonight. But I don't know what's scarier, with the mask or without it, because without it there's like no face, but then with it it's like a creepy smile and everything. But then you get Sunspot again in his human form. Like I said, I don't know these characters' names, like their actual names. I just know their superhero names, but I'll figure it out as we go. And then we get this awesome brand new shot of Magic as she's using her swords to fight the Hellfire Club henchmen, dog, faceless creatures. And then there's another shot of the faceless creature right there. Really cool. There's a bunch of them in a pile there, maybe eating a dead body or something, because I mean that just seems like the kind of thing they would be doing. And then we get another shot of Charlie Heaton's cannonball, so that's cool. And then, Wolfsbane and Danny Moonstar, they're gonna have a romance that's been confirmed multiple times, so it's great to be seeing this kind of relationship in this film. And then another awesome shot of Magic something going on with Sunspot here, which is weird because, usually he would turn into the Sunspot fiery thing, but it looks like there's some kind of fiery thing around him, so maybe it's like a separate entity and it's like inside him or something, similar to the Hulk, like, comes out and stuff. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how this works in the actual film. And then we see that Wolfsbane is getting... Actually, no, her name is Rain. Alright, yeah, I remembered. So, Rain is getting taken away from the New Mutants by the Demon Bear. So she's, like, getting eaten there. But I don't think she's actually going to die here. At least not in this scene, because, they would have just spoiled it in this trailer. And I don't think they would do that. But it definitely looks cool how she's, like, just being dragged away by the Demon Bear. And then we also do get a bit of a shot of her transforming from Wolfsbane back into Rain. So that's interesting. And then this is probably the best shot of the trailer because we get to see Magic fighting the Demon Bear. And we actually saw some concept art for this shot, but I didn't think it would be looking so much like the concept art here. Like, I knew it would look like it, but I didn't think it would be this good. So this is awesome. I love the way this looks because they're in limbo and everything, and that's just awesome. I love it. And then, of course, the logo, New Mutants. So yeah, that was the I guess basically final trailer, because this movie comes out next month as long as things go as planned. And then the first 2 minutes of the film look really interesting, and I'm just super excited for this film. I'm disappointed it's not coming to Disney Plus because it'd be super cheap to watch it that way. But I'm still super excited for this movie. And I can't wait to see it because this trailer just got me so hyped. Not much for new footage, but the new footage that they did show definitely took up the hype level to just wow. I'm so excited for this movie and I can't wait to see it. But I gotta be honest, I'm not gonna go see it in theaters. I would love to, but no theaters around me are really open, so kind of can't. But yeah, we'll just kind of have to wait and see if I get any more updates on the release date or any more trailers or anything. Of course, I'll make a video. So, yeah, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. What did you think about this trailer and the first 2 minutes of the movie? Thanks so much for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video and hit that subscribe button so I can keep you up to date on everything that goes on in the Marvel life.